another episode of Sal Says What. I am obviously Sal, and I'm here at Funny Books, Comics, and Stuff in Lake Hiawatha, New Jersey, a great source for comic books in this local area. You can stop by funnyrama.com to learn more about this great comic book retailer. Today's book I want to talk about is a graphic novel hardcover collection called Amazing Spider-Man Family Business, written by Mark Waid with art by Gabriele Dell'Otto. This title is very controversial because it takes the Spider-Man continuity and kind of plays with it a little bit, kind of teases you with, is there in fact another Parker child? Is Peter Parker an only child, or does he have a sister somewhere in the universe? This book wastes no time getting started, and let me tell you, it is beautiful. From page one to the last, it is a beautiful ride. Gabriele Dell'Otto does a wonderful job of painting us this beautiful picture of Spider-Man. He's very, very inspired by the Steve Ditko era, by the Spider-Man animated series, by old school continuity. You got the Kingpin in there. You've got all kinds of different images there. No reference to S.H.I.E.L.D., interestingly enough. It's very much a James Bond-inspired Spider-Man story, something we've never seen before, which is, I think, a real strength to this book. Mark Waid is a wonderful author in his own right. I'm not quite sure if he quite gets the Spider-Man voice, but it's never been better than here in this title. I've seen other books that Mark Waid's written about Spider-Man, and it just doesn't quite grab you, doesn't quite nail, doesn't quite hit home for me. This book is the most like Peter Parker I've ever heard Mark Waid write, and it's a wonderful treat. The character of Teresa Parker, Spider-Man's once and future sister, is such amazing fun. She is quick-witted, she's sharp, she's a secret agent, she's very much the James Bond in this story, and Peter Parker is kind of like the platonic Bond girl. It's a lot of fun to see the roles reversed, and it's great joy for me to see this totally unique take on the Wall Crawler's history. Of course, you see some classic villains like Cyclone and Kingpin, and mixed with that, some beautiful painted art. You got yourself a winning title. I'd love to see the fallout from this book. I'd love to see more from this. I also like to see more collections that are like this title. The hardcover edition is so well put together, and it's such a pretty book. I would have no problem putting this up and having it displayed in my collection. I really am attracted to the book. I love the foreword by Dan Slott is wonderful. All the art inside that isn't done by Dell'Otto is just beautiful and very pop art inspired. It's just terrific 60s fun. If you want to see a James Bond story that takes place in the Spider-Man universe, if that's something that you've ever imagined, pick up Amazing Spider-Man Family Business. You will not be sorry. It's such a fun book, and I cannot recommend it highly enough. Some twists and turns, and some dips in pacing, but overall, a solid title, and one that I'd love to see this team reteam to make another sequel for. Anyway, that was it for us today on Sal Says What. I want to thank you all for watching, everybody, and of course, click the like button if you liked the episode. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more episodes, and stop by littlehouseonline.com to see more stuff that we do here, and of course, stop by funnyrama.com to see this great comic book retailer. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody.